Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Enter the Gungeon, Beat the Gungeon. Is that my new intro? I sure hope not. We're doing a hotly requested one, but not the most hotly requested one because we're saving that for tomorrow. That's a special one. We will do a Blessing of the Gunslinger Rainbow business run tomorrow, but for now we're doing another one that was requested that, you know what, we haven't done in a while that sounds like a lot of fun. And that's the fact that we're going to be the robot on Rainbow mode, which comes with a very obvious benefit of getting to junk every single chest for 5% damage up, so things can get pretty wild. Oh, hell, there's tough decision right off the bat. Particulators, real nice. Rubinstein's monster could happen if we pick this. And then there's the space bar. You know what? I believe in miracles. I believe in miracles. I think we can maybe get some action with that. I think it could happen. Am I being a little bold? Maybe, perchance, yes, absolutely. But we're going to attempt to go to the rat as well. So that's, you know, 4 or 5 extra free items. Don't really need to worry about the dang key, but we got it anyways. We're going to the sewers. This way we can go to the sewers and not spend money. So I guess that helps. That helps. We don't have to buy the key. That means maybe we'll be able to buy armor and still get to go to the rat. You know, that matters. We are the robot. Probably my favorite. No, hands down. This is my favorite vanilla character to play as. This is my favorite non-paradox, non-gunslinger character to play as. He's a good not boy. He's a good bot. He's a good bot. Mr. Grinch. This is not Rito Knights, by the way. So, if there's a distinct difference in the video, that's gonna be interesting to actually realize. But here we are. But yeah, junking every single chest in the rainbow mode. Tomorrow will be our fated Blessing of the Gunslinger. Don't worry, I have heard the request for it like crazy. I have also heard the quite a bit of requests for going for curse mode. Those of you suggesting things with Mod the Gungeon, you are very confused. This is not a Mod the Gungeon series. So I will not, therefore, be doing any of those. That's maybe later when we actually start the modded series. But nah, I'm not gonna mod in, you know, mod in weapons, mod in anything. That ain't what we're doing here. I like to think I have a shred of integrity. Merely a shred. Oh, that is just a crying shame. Just a crying shame. We actually might want to do that. It might give us junk. How much is it? Isn't it 17? 25? Does the pilot get a discount with it? I know he gets a discount in the shop, but man, does he get a discount with that too? There might be a secret room right there. There really could be. Man, give me a Rubenstein. I know we just had it, but I'm a greedy son of a goblin. And I want it. But I want it. You know? If we can get it again, that'd be neat. Let's actually wait to do that. Hold on. Oh, it's always fun, but always a little bit spooky. We want to break this while we have our keys. You gotta be kidding me. Obviously, there's not one there. Yada, yada. Okay. That is just the pits. That is just the pits. No junk. But it's the whole point, is to get the junk. But oh well. Oh well, oh well. I mean, this is a good gun. It's a good gun. Don't get me wrong. It can wreck on its own, that's for sure. Are we missing? Okay. Easy. I feel like a lot of people underrate this gun. It's just quite good. Quite good. Wait until we get a little bit further away. Do the electricity, save some bullets. All right. Boop. Extra armor, don't mind if I do it. I don't think I want to do 25 casings just to get maybe a junk, our first one. I don't know. Down we go. We're going to the extra floor because, one, it's obvious to want to go on rainbow mode. You know, you get an extra chest. Two, it's freaking robot. I just said the other day I wanted to level this up. I just said yesterday. So I can't pass it up. There was some good stuff there. Obviously, we want to get Robot's other arm, you know? Like, he's sitting here with only one right now, but it's okay. We got to get through, you know what? This is maybe worse than the level 20s, to be honest. It's not bad, though. And we also have to consider we were the gunslinger. I do want to kill everything with the actual gun itself. We were the gunslinger, so it had all kinds of bonuses to it. We might do that. I know we've been asserting dominance a lot. Maybe we'll go. Maybe we'll go. Boip, boip. It's chunking. It's chunking along. Currently at this rank, I'd say what is it? Yeah, level 30. It's a level 30 gun, maximum rank. Maximum level is level 60. That was some good adaptation. Didn't realize I got caught on the wall. Man. You know what? I think I remember it's based off of, like, the enemy's HP or something like that. So that would help explain why it's taken so long to level now. Because, you know, first of all, enemy's HP does go up. We want to make sure that we have ammo in it for when we fight bosses. Level 30, come on! Man. Honestly, like, the level 50s are the worst in, you know, the game that it's a reference to. At least they used to be. The 40, I don't know, well, I don't know. This is around the time where you'd have to decide if you wanted to trudge through a Rothy, maybe. Could be prom. I don't know. Once again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. 31! We in this. We in this. I mean, I don't think it changes every 5. I think it changes visuals every 10, so it's gonna be a bit before it really changes up. It might get, I don't know the ins and outs of it, because truthfully, like, I've only ever had a level 30 Gunder Fury one other time. So it's kind of, that's why this weapon's kind of extra exciting to me, is because I haven't had it on my save file in, you know, ever since, I don't know, when did the dang update come out? April 5th? Something like that? Ever since the update that it came out, I got it pretty quickly, and I leveled it up pretty quickly. I think, like, whatever, like, episode, somewhere around, like, episode 10 or 11 of the Farewell to Arms series. So that was a long time ago. It was a hell of a long time ago. Boop. Boop, boop. Hell of a long time ago. There we go. Send them, and them. Send them, and them. Send them, and them. 31. Yeah, I don't know. I think that, and it makes sense. The further you are in the game, the quicker it levels up. That does make sense. If it's based off of the damage, it does. Oops, that'd be kind of interesting as well. Because currently, that would be leveling up, you know, quicker, because we are getting it. We're gonna get all the junk. We're currently at 10% extra damage up, just by being the robot, effectively. Because it's like this junk isn't gonna do anything else for us, so we might as well, you know, might as well. I have, like, a slight temptation to buy a key, just in case we do get more chests here. But we already found the guaranteed chest on the floor, so I mean, it's not urgent. There will be a guaranteed key on the next floor. Yes, it will be 5. Oh, welp. It would be 5 casings more expensive, but, you know, it's fine. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm dodging here. I'm dodging here. Oh! Hell yeah. Oh my goodness. Like, nobody's complained about the plugging recently, but I have to talk about this stream we did yesterday. It was just so fun. It was just so fun. We did I think I talked about it. I might have talked about it in the other video because I recorded the other video last night. But it was a lot of fun. It was I totally talked about it. We did Enter the Gungeon, but then viewers picked my items and tried to kill me, and it was interesting. It was just a really fun new way of handling it. There, and the VOD of that is over on my second channel, obviously. Like you know about it now. It's that if you're not subscribed to it, holy moly! If you're not subscribed and you want to be to it, then holy moly, you've been not paying attention. But if or you're new here, but yeah, second channel. Two runs back to back. So basically, if you're like, man, I just watched this Gungeon after this, and I'm all caught up. What the heck do I do now? Well, there's effectively 2 extra episodes of Enter the Gungeon on my second channel, as of a little bit ago. I forget when this video comes out. This comes out on Saturday? Right? It's Saturday today, that's right, fellow Saturdayers. We're all here on the same day together, fellow Saturdayers. But that's just been so much fun. It's been so much fun. The sport has been very, very phenomenal over on the Twitch channel. You know, it's important to have 2 separate... Oh, what do we do? It's important to have 2 separate places to do the duty, you know? No. I don't want it. Even though it's like, is it safe? Yes. Big no. Big shit. I mean, no. If we got a gun, we would get one of these 2. I'm gonna say no to shock rounds, because it's just, it's good, but it's not as exciting. It's between Magic Sweet. I'm gonna go with Magic Sweet. Let's actually just get ourselves nice and chunky. We got some, we got free money. Because normally it does give you an HP upgrade. Also gives you some movement speed and some offensive stats as well. I can't remember the exact numbers on it, but it gives you some offensive stats as well. Can you? Thank you. Thank you very much. But if we could get this sucker to level 40 today, I know, it's a bold dream. If we could get it to level 40, that'd be fantastic. Excuse me. It'd be fantastic. Buy it. And we have a key already. You might be wondering why I wanted a key. Why I wanted to pay for a key on the last floor. You know, just because it is worth talking about, because it's hyper relevant today. We're going to talk about it, you know, a handful of times, at least for a bit. And that's the fact that you do get an extra chance. Oh, you get, a much higher percentage chance to get junk from a chest. I don't know why this is the case, but you get a much higher percentage chance to get junk out of a chest if you have a key. So, I don't know. I don't know why. Because maybe they have it, it's so they're like, if you have a key and you junk the chest, it means you're trying to get something out of the chest. You know, maybe that's what it's saying. Like, maybe it's for this purpose, to make robot better with a junk every chest run. You know, perchance. Ooh, 33, we up in there. It does not scale, as far as I know, it does not scale any higher based off of the amount of keys you have, though. Praise the sun! Oh man, what a true gem that bowler is, Bowlerito. I canonically I claim myself to be bowler. You know, I make the mode, I get to be the boy. I feel like that's only fair. Canonically, I am bowler. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Rito is bowler now. We have don't even begin to say it, especially in a trap room. You've not taken any damage yet. That's going to change. Don't worry. Don't worry, it's going to change, but we have not taken any yet. I like to live dangerously. There's a cat out there. Hello, cat. Okay. Praise be to junk. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'll tell you what. I am trying to level up my Gunder Fury. I'll go. I'll go. Make sure we kill boss with this thing. Make sure we kill the boss with this thing. Uh-oh. I wish we could put the coolant out and, like, I don't know. And it would, like, push the water in a way, you know? It would push away the poison, kind of. It would cleanse it a little bit. I get it, you know? The floor is so janky in here, you know? You know, it's just so weird. It's such a weird place. Because we're walking on top of it, but you try to throw the bomb and it sinks. You can't explain that. You can spread fire on it with the... Oh my god, that was such a bad dodge. You can spread fire on it with, like, the Phoenix synergies and stuff like that. Or with the fossilized gun. But you can't throw a Molotov on it. It just, you know? The inconsistencies, where do they end? It's not a big deal at all, but... Okay, we already found the secret room. Let's ditch. Let's ditch. I mean... we need the disintegrator first. No, don't we need... No, don't tell me I have to pick it up. I don't want to pick it up. I don't wanna! You can't make me! So we shoot at planets now, too. So that's nice. If only. Man, how broken would it be if you actually got Rubinsteins? With that, it'd be crazy. More broken than it already is, which is to say, very. Boop. Alright, alright. We've been coming here a decent amount more often ever since I started streaming Gungeon again. So, I don't know, I'm getting a little bit more practiced on it again. I typically, you know, don't come here. I could probably count on my two hands, and not in the Sakurai style. I could probably count on my two hands exactly how many times in the original Farewell to Arms series we actually went to the Abbey of the True Gun. Like, you know it's rare when I had an episode that was literally titled He Goes to the Abbey of the True Gun, and it got a lot of extra views compared to the other videos at the time. You know that it means that I didn't go very often. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Man, rainbow. Oh my god, I didn't see the pit. It's so dark. It's so dark. Alright. It's fine. It puts the pressure off, you know? Puts the pressure off of having to worry about a stupid no-hit run. We've already got those. I'm so happy that my no-hit runs are under my belt already, so that I don't have to. I don't know. Once you get it once, it's just like the pressure's quite a bit off. In the same way that, like, as soon as I get hit once, I'm surely gonna start getting hit quite a bit more often, starting right now. It's just what happens. It's momentum based, you know. Look at there. We got our armor back. Thank you, armor NG. There, if I force it hard enough, there, it's a joke. Thank you very much. We're at 35 now. 35. Waste no level up opportunities. So is this... I don't know, I wonder, is this a good way to level up the gun, or is this a bad way to level up the gun? I have no clue. It's level 35. I don't know. I don't know what it was even beforehand. Don't mind me, just grinding. Just grinding my character up. Doot, doot, doot. Alright. Well, also... Yeah. Sneak and suspicion. Okay, we do... we do get a guaranteed lies here, which, as far as I'm aware, does function as junk for every other for every other purpose. So I imagine it functions as the damage up for robot as well. I don't know off the top of my head, but it does count towards junkin, and it does count for the trash cannon synergy. So you know, history would lead me to then think it would apply in this case too. But who freaking knows? Who freaking knows? Uh-oh. Alright, alright. Send him. We can electrocute him. You can't set those on fire, but I believe you can electrocute him. Oh, did it change visuals? I'm going crazy. Man, it's like... I'm just so proud of my child. I want to see them grow up and be big and strong. You're going to be a doctor, Gunder Fury, and I'll accept nothing less. My child will be a Twitch streamer and nothing less. Note how he didn't say YouTube, because who freaking knows if YouTube's going to be around in the same capacity. Man. Man, oh man. That's why... go follow on twitch.tv/retromation, because it's more likely to be here. It's not, YouTube's not gonna go anywhere, but YouTube may become a it's totally possible that YouTube eventually it becomes not a place where it's like reliable, you know, to do stuff like this. It's totally possible. It's possible on Twitch too, obviously. Man, this better give me all kinds of EXP. This better give me all kinds of EXP. I'm not gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole. I know I think we can get the same experience just for literally killing him with it instead of... I don't think we have to attack him with it the whole time. When is this gonna stop? It's time to stop. It's time to stop. Alright. Bring it into the wall a bit. There we go. Good way to get that sucker gone. I'm so glad we took damage falling into the pit. That would have been guttural to take damage on the old king. If I was trying to do a no-hit run, I would... You better believe I'm not going to come to the old king. You know? You better believe I ain't fighting no old king. Thank you very much. Oh. Oh. What a nice net gain. Coming to this floor gave us quite a bit. Gunder Fury's level 39. Man, that did give us a lot of experience. Holy crap. Rubenstein. I actually almost like... Oh, God. This is so hard. You know what? Hear me out. Blank bullets are super strong. Probably like one of my favorite passes in the game. I'm worried that the blank effect, when the blank effects go off, they would actually kill instead of this. So I'm gonna actually take this because but if it's based, you know what? If it's based off of the max HP, then I did just squander some experience across the board. Oh well. You know what? I'll live with it. If that's the mistake, if it is based off of their max HP and this in fact hurts it, you know, I'll live with the mistake. I'll live with the mistake. I ain't too worried about it, to be honest. Bibbidi bobbidi boop. Bibbidi bobbidi bow. Alright. We did it. The hardest part of the rat. Remembering to not use your blanks before. Do we have any curse right now? We don't need any curse. This is rainbow mode. There's very little benefit to getting extra curse in rainbow mode. Ooh. Beep. Alright. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tab out for a second. Gunder Fury Wiki. There we go. Alright. Gains experience and levels up to maximum level 60. Okay. The amount of experience... Okay. Amount of experience gained for a kill is equivalent to the enemy's maximum health. Whoops. Players do not need to kill enemies using Gunner Fury for it to level up. Just having it in their inventory during kills is enough for it to gain experience. Ah! We just learned a lot. We just learned a lot. Okay. Well, good. So, I mean, whoops as far as the Gungeoneer strain goes. But maybe... I don't know. It reduces their max HP, but maybe it still uses their spawned-in max HP for all I freaking know. Maybe we didn't screw ourselves over. Here, also let me close out of the wiki because it's a CPU hog for some reason. All right. Ooh, free chest, free junk potentially. That being said, I'm gonna use this. It's really ammo efficient right now at this level. Really ammo efficient at this level. And I mean, we're having no issues killing things. Thank you very much. Whoop. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I can take 35% damage up. I can take it indeed. Okay. More junk. Junk, junk, more junk. Junk, 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 more junk, junk. Junk, 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 junk. I want more junk. I want 100% damage up and nothing short of that. Oh, we leveled. We're level 40, boys. Boys and girls. Oh. We've done it. Oh, man. Seems like it's killing just as... with just as much damage right there, but it seems to be going a little bit quicker, firing a little bit quicker. Okay. You hate to see it. Beep, 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 beep. Pop. All right. I mean, honestly, it's already starting to look pretty darn close to its max form. Probably at level 50, it maybe starts to get some special visuals. Like some little particle effects. I know the last one looks really dang cool. So far, so fine. I said I wanted to get it to level 40. I underestimated how much experience we would get from killing the old king. He had a bounty on his head, sucker. I definitely underestimated that. So, you know... I'm going to say, new goal, level 50. Level 50. I think it could happen. I think it could happen. And we keep on getting ammo, like, out the wazoo right now. It's so darn easy to get ammo. Alright. You know it's bad when I feel like I don't want to waste my money on anything there and we're in rainbow mode. That's, you know there's something bad's going on. I don't even know if it's worth it to throw out the coolant. Probably gonna be, whoop, at the boss damage. Are you serious? I really thought, alright. Alright. I thought that was a good enough dodge. I was wrong. There goes 2 armor. No problem. He might even drop 2 armor. He dropped no armor. Oops. So I quit. Okay. Alright. Let's go. The rat won't know what hit him. The rat won't know what hit him. Yeah, I mean, what do we want? I'd like Rubenstein. I would take Rubenstein, especially now that I know we could use it to kill enemies and Gunner Fury would still get leveled up. I'd be all for that. Other than that, I don't know. I'm pretty darn set for the run. Backup gun. This is obviously good. Backup gun gives us more planets. Honestly, backup gun is really good with both of these. I think that's a... Is it the best? Like, I mean, Shotgun Full of Love is very good. But I don't know. Up, up, down, right, down, up. Okay. Next is up. Next is down. If we line ourselves up right... Oh, up correctly, we can... Really bottom good. Up, up, down. Next is right. Next is right. Yeah, backup gun's working well. Oh, my... Bite me. Are you kidding me? That is disgusting. Next is down. Still not found a totem pole, man. Look at that. Disappointed. The game is having a laugh. Having a laugh. No reason for any of that other stuff. Thunder Fury is level 42. Wunder Fury. I don't know, what does more damage? Oh my god. Wow. Okay, you actually cannot kill him with the coolant while he's on a grate right there, because it is a grate. The water, therefore, does not go in. What? Oh, he got frozen right then. He got frozen right then. I thought my game was breaking. I thought my game was going to break. Oh my god. That was terrifying. I got so freaked out that it was all over. My Robo life was flashing before my Robo eyes. I don't know if we can actually get him with the coolant. I don't think so. There's no music here, and I hate that. I hate that there's no music. I also hate that it's broken. Because, like, it's really nice and easy right now, but the second it... Okay, goes back to normal, we're in a pickle again. Man, this is so cursed. Oh! This is... I hate the whole no sound, no music thing. I hate it. We did it! Hooray! Oh yeah, we did it! Music's back, thank the heavens. Beep. Really? Well, we lost out on that. We don't need all the keys. It's rainbow mode. You literally can't do anything. Is that anger bullets? Okay. I'll take it. Oh, he did. He broke the combo. Why didn't that work? Why'd he stop? Why'd he drop the combo? Grenade launcher? Come on. You can do better than that. Yeah, he stopped the combo. Come on. Weird. I don't know when it works and when it doesn't. Sometimes it just perma works. Alright. I think we might need a little extra. There we go. 6 chamber, don't mind if I do. We don't really have curse. Doesn't mean it's useless. Rita, you can feed the rat to the dragon. I know. I don't do it because I never want to go to the advanced dragon. I know that you can... I don't know why everybody's starting to... Like, all of a sudden, everybody's trying to tell me that tip. I know that you can feed the rat to the dragon. I just don't want to because I don't want to go. It's by choice that I don't go. Why would I want to subject myself to that torture when there's 0 reward? The only way I would start doing the advanced dragon is if I did it instead of going to the Lich. That's the only way I would. Because it's weird to do the advanced dragon and then do the Lich, because the advanced dragon is so much harder than the Lich. It's weird. It's just weird. Yellow chamber. Interesting, okay. Get the extra curse, giving us the extra coolness. Also gives us a bunch of stats up. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Angry bullets actually might work pretty darn well. Angry bullets is a weird one. There's some runs where it works, some runs where it don't. I think this is one of those runs where it do. I think it do here. Oop. Level 44 is what we got to from the rat. Thank you. Yeah, this is working. This is working. I don't know. I feel weird not using the Gunder Fury, though. I feel like I'm just supposed to, you know? I feel like I'm supposed to. We also do get the Charmed Enemy every room. And I want to kill the Charmed Enemy. I don't want to let my friend from below get him. I want the dang experience. I don't want to share. I'll kill steal if I gotta. I don't care that team kills count, apparently. I would assume, right? Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? I'm not even gonna waste my excitement. We do not get an item from them on Rainbow Mode, and they don't drop a chest either, so we don't even get junk. They just drop the note from Boulder. Oh my god. That was too spicy for my blood. Alright, alright, alright. I think that Fusilier is gonna get straight up wrecked. We'll see though. I think this does more damage. When there's no... Yeah. Wow! Wow. I mean, obviously, we've got all the dang junk upgrades. We've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 45% damage up from junks. This is why, like, Robot is just such a treat. Such a treat. Get out of here. Especially on Rainbow Mode. It really is, I'm glad a lot of people suggested it, you know. Definitely not everyone. I'm glad so many people suggested it, because it was, I forgot how fun this mode is, and then as soon as I read that, I was like, oh yeah! Robots busted on Rainbow Mode. I totally forgot. Just, it's been a while. Angry Bullets are definitely goofing up Wingman. He's having a hard time right there. But that's okay. His explosive shots are just bouncing off the enemy. Ah, don't get junk from a mimic. That is the downside to Curse right here. Very noticeable downside to Curse. 46. For level 46, we haven't been using it, so... just as you... I'm not going to do it, but you can actually drop those, and you get to keep the 5% damage up, just as a heads up to people. You can indeed. The reason to not do it... Oh, I didn't even realize I accepted the quest. There. Impress me. Great. The reason to... What am I talking about? To not do it would be for junkin'. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Do this for the potential of... this is Warmonger, ain't it? Yeah. Yeah! We could have saved the coolant and done it in the center when he released the fire. That did not work as smoothly as I had hoped. We need to shoot straighter. In hopes that the shots from behind catch up. Look it, I love it. That's always the DPS raise. If you can get him before he gets to the freaking door. Man, that really goes to show you the strength of Gungeoneers Strain is what made that happen so quickly. And we're up. Come on, Rubenstein. Come out and play. Investment opportunity. Okay. I mean, this is what we do, right? Let me just process. Is there anything better? I don't really care about upgrading my friend. No, there's nothing better. You do get a buff. Yes, it scales up over time. So you'd think that you get it. You'd think that it'd be bad to get it so late, but it does credit you retroactively, retroactively. Credits you a heaping helping of what you might have missed. I don't think it credits you all of it. Maybe it does. I don't. It might. It might. I don't know. It's hard to. I don't remember how effective it normally gets. It might, but it's an amazing. It's just a busted item to get all the time. It is a banger of the highest supremacy. Very good item. Stupid good item. The downside, always worth mentioning, with attack speed. People don't think about it, and it is important to consider, and that's the fact that faster attack speed a lot of times will net you worse ammo economy. Because it nets you more situations where... What the hell was that? It nets you more situations where you fire too many shots to kill an enemy. And therefore, you know, the way that the corpses work in this game is the body kind of persists for a little bit. And it'll absorb bullets sometimes. So it can cause a problem. Also, obviously, you know, boss damage cap is a thing. Boss damage cap is a thing. I ain't aiming too well. Yee-yi. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. It's alright. I switched to this. It felt wrong. It felt so wrong to switch to it. I mean, unless the wiki's level 49. Okay, it must have counted. All right. Come on now. Rubenstein. Oh, Rubenstein. Yari. Yeah. Snowballs is very fun. I like it a lot. But, I mean, Yari's a meme. Yari's a meme. With all of our damage upgrades, Yari's, you know, if you don't... What's special about Yari launcher? I mean, it's been a long time in the series now, and, but I'll say for those who don't know, it's one of the only guns in the game that actually breaks the boss damage cap. So, pretty big deal. Pretty big deal. It ignores it. So, on a run as memey as this, with all these damage upgrades that we got all over the dang place, with all these upgrades all over the dang place for damage, it's going to shred bosses hilariously. Yari launcher, makeshift cannon, I think people give them too much credit. Because, hear me out, like, obviously, sacrilege! I think people give them too much credit. Because you would think that it would be a top tier, no contest. And it is. It is very good. It's very, very good. But it's just a boss kill, you know? It's just a boss kill. The thing is, if you're going to do it without taking damage anyways, you're getting I don't know. A lot of times I think it's better to get a gun that is so good that it essentially guarantees you the boss, you know, the boss kill, but also has ammo economy to actually last. Because the only reason we almost had to use the entire Yari launcher to kill the dragon. It's very good. Like, once again, don't get me wrong, it's very good, but it's not like, I feel like it's not better than a lot of stuff. It's It's only, you know, you're not going to go and use the Yari launcher to clear a room. So it's effectively like, it's effectively super sling, really, you know? Makeshift cannon, just as much. Just as much. Honestly, makeshift cannon, I don't know. I'll have to think about it more before I say. But makeshift cannon might be weaker than Yari, in a way, you know, in a way. Because Yari, at least we can take those shots that we didn't use to kill him. I don't know. We can take them to the Lich. That's something. Yari launcher works better on the Lich because the Lich is 3 phases. You can only use the makeshift cannon on 1 phase. Obviously, this is withstanding, you know, synergies and things that generate ammo back and like, of course. Controversial opinion. How can you say something controversial? It's so brave. But yeah, no, I think it's. I think it's true. I think that they're great. They're fun to have. They're fun to get. But as far as picks for rainbow mode, I got it today only because we have such an extremely high base damage upgrade. And therefore, I thought we could utilize it more. Because I thought that, I thought, and apparently correctly so, that we would have a little bit of leftover ammo afterwards. Essentially letting us pop the last boss too. But, I don't know. I think people, you know, it's good to, it's important to perfect bosses. It's important to perfect bosses. Alright. It's important to perfect bosses. But it's also important to have a weapon that'll carry you through the floors. Because the bosses make up a really small percentage of the game time. You know? Think about it. Make up a really small percentage of the game time. And you want something that's going to get you to the bosses without taking a bunch of damage. And so, ideally something that you can use to room clear and boss kill. Like Gunder Fury. Like, honestly, Rubidyne. Is Rito really out here saying Rubidyne Mark II is better than the Yari launcher? Not necessarily. But also, not necessarily not. You know, it's... I would take... If I was doing a streak, for example, like, if I was doing a streak, not, if I wasn't just going for fun, and only for fun, and I was like, which one would increase my chances of winning the run? If I was min-maxing for myself, I would take, as my first pick, my first draft rainbow pick, on floor 1, if they were both in the chest, I would pick Rubidyne over Yari launcher. Because ammo economy is important. I mean, and look at that. Yeah, yes. Haha. Haha. That would obviously make Yari launcher even better. And honestly, I'll probably take it. Because nothing else is really appealing to me. It may be literally irrelevant, though. Because we may never get an ammo upgrade. We may never get an ammo drop. I doubt it, though. We should have a decent amount of coolness because of sixth chamber. We should have a pretty darn good amount. Level 52. We're not gonna get to 60, are we? Are we? Are we? Somebody drop ammo. I got this dang scarf, and I need to do something with it. All right. And I know it's always it's so tempting to compare items on whatever run you're using, but it's also important to consider the you know, attack speed upgrades, the damage upgrades. I know we got all that, but like, this gun is really trusty, and I think that's it's an underrated thing by newcomers to the game. Like, you see the big gun and you're like, you're very excited, and you should be, because it's very fun, and it is good. It's not a bad gun, it's a good gun. But a gun that can last an entire floor is super good. It's underrated. Trusty. Long-lasting. Good damage. Trusty. Just keep saying trusty. Just keep saying trusty, they'll get it. You know what I'm saying. I don't know. Hopefully he's not coming across as like you know, I don't know. Why would it? I don't know why it would come across as elitist. We can actually kill that guy with the electricity, which is pretty slick. We actually do get a boy today. All right, we're gonna run out of ammo though. Ammo drop, please. Ammo drop, please. I'd probably fill up Gunder Fury. It's killing it now. Oh no. Camera's actually pretty good. But yeah, because the thing is, yeah, I'll set up the scenario a little bit more. I'm sure people I probably think there's more people that think this is a crazy thought than there actually is. But I'll set up a scenario, you know, I'll set up a scenario for a new player who wants to just beat the game, and they've picked rainbow mode, and then they pick Yari launchers, the first item, over something, you know, like not Big Iron. I mean, Big Iron. I don't know if I would pick over it. Like Bundle of Wands. What else? Maybe even like I would take the barrel over it. Like there's a lot of it. The Scrambler any day. Like if those are there and you pick Yari, you have to go through the first floor. You have to go through the whole floor with your starter, you know. And if you get to the second floor, you don't pick a room clear gun, then you still have to use your starter. I don't know. It's a maybe a niche scenario, but I don't know. I don't even know how strongly I believe it, but it's kind of something I've just been cooking up in the back of my mind for a while. That I think that they're not as good as they seem. It's easy to think that items that are bombastic are the strongest. It's easy to think items that look like they do a lot. It's sometimes it's optics, you know. And Yari launcher is very, very good. And if you have it in addition to a room clear, holla freaking Luya. That's why I picked it today, you know, because we were already set. I'm not actually gonna clear yet. I'm going to. We're level 55. We might hit max level. Oh my! I should have just left it. But I see our ammo, and I just had a feeling we're gonna be okay. I had a feeling, but obviously I would take Gunder Fury over either of them any day at max level. Whoo, dog! Yeah, I'd take Gunder Fury over basically anything. I love the reference of it. It's very strong. Whoa! It's so good. And it's like it shows up in. Oh my God! You are nobody. Oh my God! I need a new keyboard so that I don't, so that doesn't happen, and because nobody believes me. I need it. I need a new keyboard. I'll get one so that it doesn't happen, because once it happens, I look like a fool, and then I always feel like I have to defend myself. I always feel like I have to defend myself. Like, I didn't just walk into the pit. It's like, I don't know what it is. If anybody's like more tech savvy than I am and has an idea for what it's basically like I press a button and it's like the key's not stuck down. I can't reproduce it very often. But it's like I press it, I let up my finger, but it's still going, and the key's not stuck down, and it doesn't stop until I press the key again. I don't know. Hopefully it's just hopefully that's just a keyboard issue. Maybe it's a driver issue. I don't know. I can check. Oh, 56. Yeah. We don't got the rapids. We went to the rabbit. We don't got the rapids. Remember that. Steal this. Oh, you did. Pikachu face meme. Whoop. And this should be, like, yeah. Should be the last one. Full clear and just to squeeze out some extra experience. If we made it to 57, that would have been great. We did not. All right. Here we go. Let's Yari. Let's Yari a bit. Patrito, you just killed him in one hit. I got platinum bullets. Or one without getting hit once. I got platinum bullets. 4 times ammo. That. 50-60% damage up. Gungeoneers strain. Magic suite. There's just so much going on that's making this hilariously broken. There's so much going on that's making it hilariously broken. Let me check my my Gunder Fury real quick, though. It's only level 57. Only level 57, you say? I feel like it did get the experience, but I'm worried it didn't. I'll kill you with this. Did I get the visual? Did it change? It did not change. Okay. All right, it's got a little bit of leveling left to do. The next time we get it, I guarantee. I almost guarantee. I guarantee, I almost guarantee. It'll probably be at max level the next time we get it. But holy moly! Wild day. Wild, wild run. Wild, wild run. Not bad, not bad. Definitely not bad. Oh, a lot of wacky things. A lot of damage upgrades. It's good to do that again. Tomorrow will be some variant of Gunslinger and Blessing of the Gun run. We'll see. We'll see if I do Rainbow or not. But that's going to do it for today. Greatly appreciate any and all support. Wish to leave on a series up to this point. Share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel for roguelites more every single day. Extra special thank you to Aonsu, Throwbo, and D-Hex for supporting on Patreon at the Go Team Gungeon tier. If you want to support, it's my full-time job. Things like Patreon help us when, you know, ups and downs happen. And they happen. It's going to do it for today. Thank you. See you next time.